Molweni Mzansi, my name is Kabelo Mokhatwisi. We are coming to you live from Johannesburg, launching our Working for All manifesto. I'm not alone, I'm with my co-host, the awesome co-host, the CCC Tolashe Slayer.
Hello, South Africa. I am Nazli Sharif. And come the election on 4 November, a blue wave will wash across this beautiful country. The DA is coming to your ward, your village, your town, and your city. The mighty blue wave will wash off stains of years of neglect. It will fill your potholes. It will put water in your taps and will bring services to your home. It will keep you safe and kick out corruption. The blue wave of the DA will get towns and cities working for all. Kabelo, today is our manifesto launch.
I'm telling you, it is going to be awesome. We are going to have mayoral candidates, we are going to have ministers, we are going to have activists who are going to be here unpacking what exactly is this plan to get different cities across South Africa working. You can be part of the conversation. Join in on our social media by using hashtag DA Manifesto 2026 so that you can be part and parcel of this conversation. Nestle, are you ready?
Kemi, I was born ready, and I know Kwena, our man on the ground, cannot wait to meet our viewers. But before we head down to Kwena, I would like to appeal to all South Africans who care about the future of their towns and cities. If you are tired of paying taxes for services that don't exist and are fed up with crime, I call on you to join the fight by visiting donate.da.org.za. KB, as you can see, we still have thousands of DA members and DA supporters making their way into the venue here at Mary Fitzgerald Square. But to give us a little taste of the sensational vibe here at our manifesto launch, it is my absolute pleasure to head to our man on the ground, the GOAT himself, Kwena Moloto!
Hi, my name is Brian Tromp. I am a small-scale farmer here in Midvaal Municipality. This is my farm. I worked as a paramedic, saved up money, and I managed to acquire this land. After acquiring the land, I wrote a proposal to Midvaal Municipality asking for assistance for farming equipment. So the Midvaal Municipality came to my rescue when they drilled a borehole because we needed water, because we didn't have water at all. So after the municipal had intervened, that's when our life changed, whereby we managed to employ more people, managed to produce more crops on the farm. I just want to say thank you to Midvaal Municipality and the DA for helping me as a small-scale farmer, for helping me to be able to bring change in my community and employ young people. I just want to say thank you. The DA gets things done. Thank you very much.
South Africa, my name is Kwena Moloto, your man on the ground here for this DA Manifesto 2026 in the beautiful city of Jozi. Now, today we are here. The energy is absolutely electric. As you can see behind me, hundreds and hundreds of DA supporters and activists are slowly making their way to the venue. But I can tell you, in the next 30 to 40 minutes, there will be 10,000 people here ready to hear about how the DA will get our towns and cities working. The vibe is absolutely electric. You can feel the excitement in the air. Change is coming. Now, I'll be on the ground here giving you a taste of the vibe, interviewing some amazing guests and showing you what a DA party is all about. Now, just because you're at home doesn't mean you can't get involved in the action. Join the conversation on our WhatsApp channel, on Facebook, on Instagram, using the hashtag DA Manifesto 2026. And like and share this broadcast with your friends and family. Don't let them miss out on finding out how the DA is going to get our towns and cities working. I'm so excited for today. South Africa, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to go anywhere. Back to you, KB and Naz in the studio.
My name is Dennis Mazikana. I'm a trader at our workforce. A lot of people used to be scared coming down here, but everyone is saying it's very safe. So business is picking up, everyone is happy. It's nice and clean, a lot of improvement happening, building new shops, and there's a lot of projects that are going to be done to promote tourism.
We came here for the beautiful nature, a lot of improvement in the DA municipality run by the Democratic Alliance.
The DA is doing a very good job. I'm from Potchefstroom, and I can see like here something is being done, and I'm very happy that I stepped up and doing something.
The DA are doing a wonderful job, and I wouldn't vote for anybody else ever. Mr. Pappas is really doing a wonderful job, and I hope he stays in his position for a long time.
Local government is about getting the basics right. It's about restoring hope and giving people something to look forward to in the future. It's about fixing the infrastructure that we build our lives upon. These are the small differences that we can make in your lives every day as the Democratic Alliance.
DA at Work, rescuing South Africa.
Thank you very much, Kwena, our man on the ground. There are thousands and thousands of people who are coming through as we build up to the launch of the DA Manifesto 2026.
That's right, KB. We are here in Johannesburg on this beautiful August morning right here in the city centre, where the Democratic Alliance will be launching the manifesto that will get your town and your city working.
Definitely, thank you very much. We are joined by two individuals who are going to assist us with the manifesto. Ashar Sarupen, who is our national campaign manager, as well as Sani Villas, who's here, our spokesperson, DA national spokesperson. Both of them are going to assist us in unpacking what goes into the manifesto and how do we actually get a manifesto.
Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Ash, and welcome to the studio. How are you feeling?
What a vibe!
Absolutely, absolutely.
What a vibe. Jan, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling energized, I'm feeling ready. I'm so proud of this party. Look at this, it's the blue machine in action. So it is absolutely amazing to just see what's going on here today.
Asho, how are you feeling today?
It's great to be here. Yeah. It is fantastic to be here. It's going to be a packed out venue. I'm quite excited for today.
Absolutely.
Ashar, just take us through what exactly are the steps to take to actually get a full manifesto.
It's quite a complicated process to get to a manifesto.
Yeah, sure.
So you've got to start with getting experts in. Thankfully, the DA is the experts at local government. We deliver for all, we deliver well. So that's your step one, is start with your own experts, get them into the system, and learn from what they've done. Someone like Chris Pappas in Mgeni, for example, has turned around a municipality. Peter Texera, who's got clean audits now in Midvaal, 20 years of DA government there. You get them in, you get external experts in. You look at what the problems are, you do a proper diagnosis, and then when that's ready, you write it up, and you put an offer to South Africans that they can believe in.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, yeah, there are good manifestos, there are bad manifestos. Can you tell us what makes the DA manifesto so special?
You know, Bad manifestos are promises, promises that are never delivered. The DA doesn't have a manifesto of promises. We have an action plan. That action plan is based on actual evidence. It's based on our track record of delivery. We know how to put water in the taps, we know how to fix potholes, we know how to fix clinics, and we know how to get cities and towns working. And that's really what makes our manifesto different. It's a plan of action based on evidence. It's not just promises.
And Ashor, you have just spoken about the steps that it takes us and what we bring to actually get a manifesto.
Yeah.
But why is this manifesto important?
So let's start with why the manifesto is important. We've got to make an offer to all South Africans that shows how we'll get the problems that they face in their day-to-day lives fixed. It's really important. So that's absolutely critical. You've got to make an offer that people can believe in. And what we put forward in our manifesto that will be released shortly is that we have something that can give South Africans confidence that if you vote for the DA, things will happen. Real promises that we can deliver on. Not pie-in-the-sky things. We're not promising things we can't deliver. Now, of course, to get there is a complicated process as well. I spoke about the research about getting your experts in, but you stress test it. You look at what the problems are in laws, what laws you want need to change, what policies you need to change. So it's quite a complicated process, not simple, but it is credible, and that's what matters. And we're delivering to South Africans a credible plan to turn around failing towns and cities and get these places working again.
Yep. Now, Jan, we have a great program on the way. What is something we can look forward to?
So, I mean, we've got some great DJs, there's some great entertainment coming up, but I'm personally really looking forward to the actual manifesto being discussed and DA Leader Geordin Hill-Lewis, his address. Because Geordin Hill-Lewis is a mayor himself. Nobody, and he runs the most successful metro in the country.
Yes.
So there's nobody better positioned to be here today to give the speech than DA Leader Geordin Hill-Lewis, who will take us to become the largest party in South Africa.
And you, Ash, what are you looking forward to?
There's lots to look forward to. I'm looking for the DA to governing in more and more places. Most importantly, but I'm very excited to take this manifesto onto the campaign trail from when we launch it and to show off to people of South Africa that things can get better. I think people are tired of things getting worse, and today is the start of people beginning to see how things can get better.
Listen, Ash, as a resident of Johannesburg, even me, I can't wait for things to start getting better. Now, we've gone through the nitty-gritties of the manifesto, but if there's one thing South Africans should take forward, what would it be?
Look, the one single thing is that failure isn't inevitable, that things can work, and that we don't have to live the way we've been living, that things can get better. But it can only get better if you use your power to vote. And on the 4th of November, we've got to have the longest queues we've ever seen, so that people get out and vote for the DA to get things working again.
Thank you so much, Ash. Thank you, Jan, for joining us here in studio. To everybody at home, as you can hear, the music is pumping, the vibe is incredible. We're about to pop a couple of moves here in studio. That's how exciting it is to be here. But we have a great program coming your way. And of course, let us go back and check in with our man on the ground. Gwena, where you at, bruv?
The fact of the matter is, as we speak now, the Vaal Dam is relatively full. Gauteng, the Free State, the Northwest, those provinces don't have a water shortage at the moment. They don't have a water drought. The fundamental issue is, in Johannesburg, 50% of the water that the municipality purchases from Rand Water for onward distribution to consumers leaks out. It's because of poor maintenance, poor capital replacement. Tshwane is 40%. Ekurhuleni is a little bit better. But that's the crux of the issue. It's not an act of nature or of an act of God. It is poor maintenance, poor planning. And it was money spent or money not spent 20 years ago that is now having this effect.
It's an ANC lack
induced. It's an ANC-induced injury.
promised you a vibe. It is an absolute vibe here on the ground. People are excited for change. Now I am joined by two of our young, energetic, exciting, capable mayoral candidates in Nkuruleni and in the city of Tshwane, Celia Brink and Katu Raselengwane. Celia, Katu, how does it feel to be here today in Jozi with this beautiful blue army?
Ndotaka badi udiwana ndi Johannesburg une je doba ko launcha manifesto ya yona musi. I feel incredibly excited. I am basking in this moment because today the commitment that the party will be talking about is plans that will take South Africa forward. So I'm truly excited to be here. I'm excited to connect to the thousands of people that are coming from different provinces that are excited to get South Africa working for all people.
Getting our towns into the working for all people. Celia, how does it feel to be here today?
As the DA launches our manifesto for the country, there's not just a sense of excitement that you feel here, a sense of purpose, a sense of mission. There's also a sense of urgency in that this country cannot go on like this. There just isn't enough money left for all of the corruption. We need that money. We need to take back our control of taxpayers' money so we can deliver services, water, electricity, and most importantly, a future in this country. I want my kids to be able to live in South Africa safe with opportunities, part of a broad, diverse community, look at the future, competing with other nations in the world.
Now, Katu, Celia mentioned corruption. Nkuruleni is a crime scene. When you're mayor, and I'm specific there, when you are mayor, what are you going to do to clean up corruption, to clean up crime, to make Nkuruleni safe?
Crime and corruption steals from public service. It steals from the resident of Ekurhuleni. What we will ensure is the Democratic Alliance that we do, we need to start by including that we are cleaning the institution, because we cannot deal with crime when the same people that are accused of criminal activity are still within the institution. So we are going to make sure that we professionalize the institution in Ekurhuleni. We will ensure that there are skills audits that are being conducted. We will conduct lifestyle audits so that we get rid of individuals that don't have the best interest for the city of Ekurhuleni at heart. I really just want to say to the people that are still in Ekurhuleni, if you are there to steal from the resident, your time is up, because we are coming to clean our house to ensure that our municipality is serving the resident of Ekurhuleni as compared to the way things have been doing. I mean, the Madlanga Commission have exposed a lot, and those revelations tells us that it cannot continue to be business as usual.
Hey, corrupt cadres, Katu is coming for you. Now, Celia inside Tshwane, 770 million rand on water tankers, the suspension of the city manager. The list goes on and on and on and on. What are your plans to tackle corruption when you become mayor? And I'm saying when you become mayor.
So, for too long, there have been people profiting from the misery of people, from the misery of ordinary people. Water tankers instead of water in the taps. People eating the overtime of the city instead of attending to power outages. Firstly, our commitment is to fire corrupt officials and tenderpreneurs and replace them with honest, hard-working people. And it's not just something we say. We are willing to go to court and fight for honest, hard-working people, like we did for Johan Metler in Tshwane. If we allow the system to reward wrong behavior while punishing good behavior, that's when you lose the fight, when the norm turns against you. So we're going to get rid of those corrupt people. We're going to reward the honest, hardworking people. And we're going to start with a corruption hit squad. If you've seen what is happening at the Madlanga Commission, we will make the Madlanga Commission look like a sideshow compared to what we are going to do, what we're going to unearth, and what we're going to shut down in Tshwane. Because if you don't shut down corruption, there's no chance of getting the nation's capital working.
Hey, the corruption inside Tshwane. Yeah, Celia Brink is coming for you. Now, today is not just about discussing problems. It's a manifesto launch. We want to discuss the solutions, how we're going to get our towns and cities working for all. So in your first 100 days, what can the people of Nkuruleni expect?
The people of Ekurhuleni can expect a mayor that is visible, that is accountable, that is on the ground with them where their issues are. We are going to professionalize our institution. We are going to ensure that we are growing the economy so we can create jobs. I mean, we cannot be an industrial hub, and we currently sit with 43% of unemployment from people in Ekurhuleni. So we will ensure that we are growing our economy. We will ensure that we are making our community finances, because you cannot run a municipality without finances. All I want to say is the people of Ekurhuleni on the 4th of November, please go out and vote for the party that has a plan, the capacity and the track record to get the city of Ekurhuleni working again.
Katu, thank you so much. Guys, something amazing is happening on the stage, so we're going to link there. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Corny Tidlof. I live in Luri, small town in Kouga Municipality, led by the DA. As you can see behind my back, 3-4 years ago, there was nothing, no grass. Clubhouse was burned down, and our children was playing here, there in the street, nothing to do. Now our kids are safe, they can come and play on the sports field. People from outside our neighborhood come to host their tournaments here. And we only can say thank you for the DA, and we appreciate that what they do for our community.
Ek is Lorenzo Adams. Ek is voorheen was 'n niks sport facility geweest wat net gravel en toe moes ek by die huis sit en niks doen nie en van in die droom was ek daarmee heen van en nou dat die sports facility op ons veld is ek net dankbaar vir die DA wat al vir ons teruggebring het.
DA at Work, rescuing South Africa.
Welcome back, Mzansi. We are still live at Mary Fitzgerald Square in Johannesburg, the DA launch of the Manifesto 2026. We're now going to go into an issue that is important to every single South African, and that is jobs. Because a job is dignity, a job is food on the table, but a job also brings hope to your family. But jobs can only be created where a government works. In simple terms, Leslie, where the DA governs.
Absolutely, KB. And our next guest is a man with receipts, the one and only the mayor of Midvaal, Mayor Peter Teixeira.
Hi, everyone. Good to be here. Rectifying the atmosphere is beautiful.
Welcome, Brapida. Brapida, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling hopeful. We are winning municipalities across the country, I can tell you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And the vibe here, Mayor, is so incredible. We just had Gogozilla
Yes.
on the ones and twos on the DJ.
Yeah. NgesiZulu sithi siyabuya, siyakhala.
Now, Peter, Midvaal is the best run municipality in Gauteng. It stands out from every other municipality. What are you doing?
Look, the secret is that there's political will to get things done. We understand as public reps why we are elected by the people to serve the people. And, a lot of people forget that Midvaal is one of the longest DA governments that we have in South Africa. And because of stable government, we were able to put policies in place that benefit our community, that creates hope for our people, and jobs for our people, services, water's running, there's electricity, etc.
Now, talking about jobs, the manifesto looks to cut red tape, so it makes it easier, investment friendly. What does this mean for small businesses and entrepreneurs?
Yeah, our turnaround times in terms of approving land use applications is very quick. We are strict in that. We do not believe in red tape. We cut red tape. And if you look at the number of investment that we've attracted into our municipality, smaller businesses are able to also benefit out of the economy that is growing in Midvaal, because investors see hope in Midvaal. They're settling in Midvaal because Midvaal is working. There's services, we have capacity on all services, it is safe. So, with more investment means more jobs for our people.
Absolutely. When you are not running the best municipality in Gauteng, how do you like to spend your time?
When I'm not running it. Look, I'm a cool guy. I'm a simple person. I'm on the ground. I'm with my people. I still have the same friends. I still do the same things I did before becoming mayor. I'm grounded. They see me walk the streets. They're like, Mayor, where's your entourage? I say, for what? For what? I'm a people's person. Exactly.
I mean, you are elected by the
I'm elected by. Why must I be afraid to walk the street? I have my chisanyama. I go to car wash with my people. I'm elected by my people. I must be with my people. I mustn't be there on the top.
Absolutely.
I agree.
But Brapida, there's another important thing here, that you get these municipalities to function. There's a reason. There's a formula. What you say is the formula is to get a government like Midvaal to be the longest serving, the longest DA-led government. What is the formula?
Look, the formula is political will. As the DA, we have systems, as I've indicated, in place, that govern. We know exactly what we need to do. From a Midvaal perspective, if you look at the track record, we've been growing election by election. So it means people will not vote for you. They'll not give you the majority if you're not working. So, we are very strict when it comes to performance management systems. We have strong KPIs. There's accountability. There's transparency. Zero tolerance to corruption. And this is why people continue to elect us and give us the outright majority in Midvaal, because there is a better life in Midvaal. Midvaal has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country. Did you know that?
Yes, yes, we did know that, Mr. Mayor. That's probably why so many people are moving to Midvaal, because they have a better life.
A better life.
Midvaal, right?
That's correct. We're seeing a major influx of people, especially from other provinces like the Free State, coming into Midvaal, seeking a better life, because nothing is happening in their municipalities. So they see that the economy of Midvaal is growing, and they see, their chances are higher that they will get employment in Midvaal than in their own municipality, which is fine. We accept them, because these are our people. We love South Africa, So that is why I'm saying the DA has a proven track record. If you look at the top 10 performing municipalities in the country, they're all DA run. Some in the Western Cape, us Midvaal here in Gauteng. And I can tell you now, come 4th of November, we're going to govern many municipalities. People are going to be shocked.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Brapira. Thank you very much for being with us. We are now going to go. We have to pay the bills. We are now going to go to advertising.
Don't go anywhere.
Those municipalities that do best are not ANC-controlled municipalities. They are often DA-controlled municipalities. What is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing?
South Africa was named Best Country while its iconic city of Cape Town claimed the prestigious title of Best City in the World.
The city says it's determined to invest in critical infrastructure to improve the lives of residents.
The city will spend more on infrastructure in the next few years than Johannesburg and Durban combined.
More than 8 billion rand will go to new or upgraded infrastructure in poorer communities.
Most of our local municipalities are in tatters. They are heavily indebted and badly run. Midvaal, local municipality in the Vaal, has been one of a very few exceptions in the country.
The Midvaal municipality is working on ditching power utility Eskom and replacing it with a private company instead.
The municipality of Midvaal has been ranked first in clean audits and satisfactory service delivery for years running. It has consistently outperformed most of the municipalities in the province and indeed municipalities around the country.
The South African Local Government Association in KwaZulu-Natal has commended Umgeni municipality for what it said is effective use of the municipal infrastructure grant. In 6 months, it managed to spend the 24 million rands allocation on various projects such as roads, storm water, and finishing all the projects that had been poorly managed before.
The Kocha municipality is fighting crime with the creation of a high-tech intelligence center that helps monitor CCTV cameras and license plate recognition.
The Kocha municipality has also taken further steps to ensure public safety by launching an app for residents. In case of emergencies, the app directly links the user to the monitoring center.
It is a privilege to announce that George Municipality has achieved its 4th consecutive clean audit from the Auditor General of South Africa. This is a significant milestone that reflects our ongoing commitment to clean, transparent and accountable governance.
The West Coast District Municipality has officially been named South Africa's best run municipality for 2025. 2 of its local municipalities, Saldanha and Swartland, were tied for first place as the top performing local municipalities in the country.
These are the issues you're going to be considering as you go to the polls. Who is the party that can help us achieve better service delivery where I live?
Welcome back to studio right here at the DA's Manifesto launch in Newtown in the beautiful city. Well, not that beautiful city of Johannesburg, a broken city of Johannesburg, but it's a beautiful August morning. And as you can see, the stage is so lit. We have Pindi Muppet Dula busy getting down, getting the crowd energized. But today we are now going to talk about an issue that has affected all of us. If it hasn't affected you directly, I guarantee that it affected somebody that you know. And that issue is crime. Joining us now is the MMC for Safety and Security in Cape Town, JP Smith, as well as the DA spokesperson on policing in Parliament, Lisa Shikeleng. JP,
hello,
Lisa,
hi.
Welcome to studio. How are you feeling, JP?
Lovely to be in Joburg. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Lisa, how are you feeling?
Excited. It's beautiful today. It looks lovely and I'm excited for this launch.
Absolutely. Now, JP, we know that Cape Town has a massive gang problem. What is the city doing to help keep people safe?
So I think one has to acknowledge that we have a big problem. And that cost is felt by everybody, those in the gang-affected communities, but by our whole city. Keep in mind that as many as a fifth of our murders, and sometimes more, is the result of gang violence. So there's a massive social and economic cost, but a massive cost in human trauma across that area. And so over time, the city has responded increasingly. We've expanded our gang and drug task team in Metro Police to impact on that. We've started issuing rewards for information to get more tip-offs. Increasingly expanding into our safety and security investigations unit, what former Minister Clearly used to call the rogue unit, to ensure that we expand our ability to do oversight of our firearm arrests and otherwise. You've seen us significantly increase our firearm arrests. That's part because of the gunfire detection system, our CCTV expansion, and our increasingly intelligence-driven approach to that policing. And that is backed up by our whole of society program, driven by our DA caucus that is looking at unemployment, at social programs, at substance addictions and otherwise. But there is a massive problem. And at the heart of that problem sits the fact that SAPS is increasingly less functional, and that when it comes to things like convictions, as Shamala Batoya herself said, the failure of policing in South Africa is the failure to achieve convictions, and I strongly believe that. And so there's only so much the city can do, and at this stage, we need increased powers for our municipalities, and we need somebody to step in and fix the police at national level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Lisa, then just building on what JP is saying, why is it important then to devolve powers to cities that work?
Well, you know, local government is the most important. It's the closest to the people. And that is where we need to make the change. We need to ensure that local structures know what's going on. At this stage, we have no say about where police officers get deployed. If we are capable to deploy police, we'll be able to deploy them to areas that need them, that are gang infested. We can deploy them to areas that need more policing. And it's so important that they form part of the community. And obviously it allows you to have more capabilities. You can employ more detectives. We can have the capability to ensure that DNA samples are taken. And it just strengthens your policing in your area.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, JP, and thank you, Lisa, for joining us here in studio. I can't wait to see what's happening on the ground, and I know you guys are excited to get back in there. So without waiting any longer, let's head to our man on the ground, Kwena Maloto.
There's the ANC mess up the whole country. Now there's no work, nothing at all.
Look at these massive potholes in the middle of Roodepoort in Joburg. You know, Joburgers are sick and tired of the infrastructure issues that we have here. No water, no electricity, and look at these roads, we can't drive here.
As an elderly lady living in Johannesburg in an old age home, we have been without electricity and water for plus minus 4 years.
Assalamu alaikum. For 30 years, the ANC has failed us. Not 3 days, not 3 weeks, 30 years.
This election, I will be voting DA because where the DA governs, things work.
ANC destroyed our community. ANC destroyed our future. ANC destroyed everything. On the 4th of November, do the right thing. Vote for DA. Khetha umgqatso we-Democratic Alliance. Nge-4th of November, masiphumeni sonke ke, let us go out and go vote for DA on the 4th of November for better services, for better opportunities for all.
And we are back, and let me tell you, it is an absolute vibe here on the ground. As you can see, people are excited to be here. People are excited for change. And now, the DA is a party of young people, so I'm going to be joined by two young DA leaders, our DASO Federal Leader, Gilbert Moranyana, as well as our newly elected DA, Deputy Minister of Higher Education, Yusuf Kasim. Yusuf Gilbert, how does it feel to be here today? And what would your message to young people at home who may be considering not voting or voting for the first time be?
If you want the best chance of reaching your dreams, you need to ensure that you have a government in your city that is going to do everything that it can to ensure that jobs and career progression is possible. And that happens where the DA governs. Everywhere that the DA governs, businesses thrive, red tape is cut, public transport is available so that you have the pathway to reach your dreams and you are worth it.
Hey, Gilbert, as a young leader, what is your constituency saying they want from their towns and cities?
It's quite simple. Young people want to be safe in their cities. People want to ensure that the lights are on so they can be able to study, to get sure to get to campus. So we need a functioning municipality, a functioning city that ensures that people have a potential to achieve what they need to do. When someone leaves a village, someone in Limpopo and comes to a big city, they are fighting for an education, fighting for a certificate. For them to attend it, we need a municipality that's working. And that is what the DA is tending to do, to ensure that our municipalities are working and assist the future leaders to attain work and create a better South Africa.
Hey, young people leading. Gilbert, Yusuf, thank you so much for being here. Young people, you heard it here. Don't allow others to decide your future. Go out and vote. Naz, KB, back to you in the studio.
Look at the sewer running here in our streets, right next to a school, and local government unable to fix this permanently.
Is basic services too much to ask? Look at our people around here. Is this the way to live? Would anyone live in this condition that our people are living in?
Sitting here, you see me, I'm jobless. I have metric, but I'm still jobless. That's why I'm saying voting for the small parties is just a waste of time. It just keep bringing ANC back.
Here in Joburg, businesses are closing one by one, like the one right here behind me. My kids have been looking for work and unable to find any.
I encourage the young youth to vote for the DA.
Because only the DA got proven track record of service delivery and accountable governance.
SAPS is never around when we're looking for them. We have to look around our shoulders each and every time when we go into our streets. When I go to work or take my child to school, I have to look around because SAPS is never around. We had enough with the ANC. Please vote for the DA on the 4th of November.
Thank you so much, Greta. The DA will get towns and cities working for you. Please like and share and comment using the hashtag DA Manifesto 2026. And who knows, we might be reading your comments and your questions live here in studio. Joining me now is one of the most recognizable figures in the DA, the Chief Whip of Parliament, Advocate Glenys Breitenberg. Glenys, welcome to studio. How are you feeling today?
Good, great. Look at it. It's so beautiful. The sea of blue, great atmosphere. Really, a party ready to govern.
Absolutely. Now, Glenys, we know that corruption is pervasive. It's tackling our towns and our cities. Why? What do you think is going wrong in municipalities right now?
Well, there's, first of all, the DA MPs are doing a great job in exposing corruption and trying to hold people accountable, doing oversight in every corner of the country. You got rid of Sisisi Talashe, well done.
Thank you.
And the problem is that there are no consequences for antisocial behavior. Yeah. So people are getting away with it.
No, absolutely. But Glenys, we see that where the DA governs, we run clean governments. What is the DA doing differently?
Well, the DA runs clean governance because we have systems and procedures. We've always held ourselves to a higher standard, and where the DA governs, there's clean governance, but the money is put into those things where it's supposed to go, not into people's pockets.
Absolutely. Now, Glenys, if you can leave one message to the viewers at home, what would that be?
Well, if I could say to them, your taps have run dry, your roads are broken, you have no electricity, and yet you keep voting for the ANC. Vote for the DA just this once. Give us your vote for 5 years. We'll fix it. We'll make a difference. You'll see the difference. You'll feel the difference. You'll feel the DA difference.
Absolutely, you will feel the DA difference, and make sure you put that X next to both ballots, next to the DA. Thank you so much, Glenys, for being live here in studio. I'm sure that Kwena is having the most fun down on the ground, so let's go and find out what Kwena's up to.
What a program it has been, and what a vibe it is here on the ground. And I said to you, we're going to be having amazing interviews, and I'm going to deliver on that promise. I am now joined by two of our mayoral candidates, the incoming mayor of Mangaung, Werner Pretorius, as well as the incoming mayor of Emfuleni, King Saul Chabalala. Werner, King Saul, how does it feel to be here today?
Kwena, it's fantastic to be here with thousands of DA supporters. We've been crisscrossing South Africa, working on our Ready to Govern document, and we are ready to bring change and working cities to our municipalities across the country.
King Saul, how does it feel to be here in Jozi?
I'm very much excited. The mood is electrifying. Very much to be here.
Now, I want to reflect on your recent by-election victory in Emfuleni, where you won by 8 votes, a historic by-election victory. What would your message be to South Africans who feel that their vote doesn't matter?
I would say the DA won a black majority vote from the ANC. Our victory shows that the DA can be the largest party in South Africa, but we need every vote. Every vote counts. To South Africans at home, you matter, our country matters. And for a few minutes, you can make the biggest difference for years to come.
In a few minutes, you can make the biggest difference for years to come. Now, today isn't about talking about problems. We're here to launch a manifesto. We're discussing solutions. So can you tell us, what are your plans to get your municipality working?
Well, Kwena, I think it's quite clear that Mangaung is a crime scene. We've seen the president now launching the SRU investigation into Mangaung, into corruption and crime in that municipality. But as the DA, we have a blueprint and we have a 5-point plan, a pledge that I will bring to the city of Mangaung to get it working for each and every resident. We want to fix the finances. We want to invest heavily in bulk infrastructure, running water, a power grid that's stable, refuse removal, roads that work for the people. So we have a blueprint and we are ready to govern in the city of Mangaung. So we're calling on each and every resident who wants to build a city of opportunities, get behind the DA. Get behind the DA.
In November, I might move to Mangaung. I'm loving the vision. King Saul, your vision to get Emfuleni working.
I mean, our vision is simple, to get Emfuleni working for all. We are saying to the people of Emfuleni, we are pledging to give them a clean, professional and corruption-free government, and nepotism, and ensure opportunities for all, reliable delivery of services, build local economy, create a safe and a conducive environment for businesses, restore trust, empower young people, and deliver to all communities.
Hey, solutions now. We want to get to know the men behind the campaign. The free time, what do you do for fun?
Kwena, I just love spending time in my community, spending time with my wife and my daughter, and just being out and about. I do play a bit of squash and go for a run. I'm not the best, but just enjoying our city. We've got a beautiful city with immense potential. The only thing that's needed is that foundation to get it working. But we are calling, as I said before, get behind the DA. We have a plan to fix our towns, our cities, and our small dorpies. Ons klein dorpe reg oor Suid-Afrika.
Hey, our klein dorpies. Kingswell, what do you do for fun?
For fun, you know, I enjoy reading, spending time with my kids and family. Also, I mean, watching TV, just relaxing at home. Basically, that is what I enjoy. Also, I enjoy cooking. Cooking, that's what I enjoy really much.
Hey, and you're going to be cooking there inside Emvuleni. And they say, what? Leaders or readers. But thank you so much for joining us today, South Africa. You heard it here. We have a plan for Mangaung. We have a plan for Emvuleni. We can get them working. But you need to vote. KB Naz, back to you in the studio.
When ziplining in residential sinkholes, guys, our next guest is definitely not afraid to get her hands dirty to get Johannesburg working. She is a fearless leader, a champion of accountable government, and a proud pillar of the blue machine. Democrats, please make some noise for the DA's mayoral candidate in Johannesburg, the one, the only, fondly known as Gogo. Please get on your feet for
Asambe wana mani. Watinta mafazi.
Watinta mafoto.
Asopa.
Masenze ngolo ngenxa eJoburg. Masenze ngolo ngenxa eJoburg. Make some noise for Joburg. Yeah! Amasela aseyathathazela. Fellow Democrats, fellow South Africans, and above all, fellow Joburgers. Yeah, boo. Over the past year, I have been to every corner of this great city. Yeah. We have highlighted the devastation caused by years of ANC misrule and its chaotic, corrupt coalitions. Phansi ngohwapilizo phansi. Phansi! Ngohwapilizo phansi. Phansi! I've seen dry taps, dark streets, burst pipes, and businesses struggling to save jobs. There have been moments where I have wondered whether Joburg's collapse
has passed the point of no return. But let me tell you, I found something much deeper in Joburg's foundations. From dawn until nightfall, 7 days a week, our team has held almost 500 public events. And not once have the residents of Joburg failed to show up, to show you still believe, to share your ideas for a better future. You have inspired us and reinforced our belief that we can still save Joburg. But what everyone wants to know now is, can Joburg still be fixed? And the answer is, yes, it can! 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 The solutions to Joburg's problems may seem complicated, but there is a reason why DA governments deliver the best results. Local government is where politics is no longer theory. Local government is where politics comes out of your tap, or it doesn't where the ANC governs. It's where you can't hide behind slogans or hide behind struggle credentials. You cannot fake competence. First, we will appoint people with integrity and the skill to do the jobs that are needed. Engineers must run engineering services. Financial experts must manage the city's finances. Electricians must secure our grid. Second, we will spend residents' money honestly and wisely. Water and electricity revenue must be protected and reinvested in those services. We will stop wasting your money, and we will stop the overpayment for goods and services that are never delivered. We will ensure consequences for corruption and waste. Third, we will restore the basic services on which daily life depends. We will take money away from ANC cadres and enrichment schemes and pay for maintenance and infrastructure. We will never buy votes. Asikutenga ivoti. Zange. Asikutenga ivoti. We will make the long-term investments that Joburg's future depends on. Then we can replace aging water pipes, fix roads, secure reservoirs and pump stations, and protect the electricity grid. Fourth, we will build a modern, responsible city government. Residents must be able to report a fault, track it, and know when it will be fixed. We will use modern technology and real-time data to manage performance. Fifth, and this is most important, we will restore law and order. We will not hold back. If you are part of a criminal syndicate in the city of Joburg, let me give you some advice. Run. Baleka. Ukuba ulisela, kufuneka ubaleke ngoku kaoleza. Ngoku kaoleza. This is not going to be another caretaker government. In fact, it is going to be no ordinary government at all. It will be a fighting government. We will take the fight to the criminal syndicates who are stealing cables and destroying your infrastructure. We will take the fight to corrupt officials and contractors who treat public money as if it is their own private piggy bank. We will take the fight to cadres who occupy positions they cannot perform, and to every vested interest that protects failure. Those who profit from Joburg's collapse will resist us, but we will not be intimidated. You've heard the ANC saying we will not be bullied. I don't know who's bullying them because they are the bullies. But I want to tell them we will not be intimidated. We will use all our powers to honor the democratic mandate of Joburg's residents, that is you, to defend you, the law-abiding citizens who pay your bills, only to be betrayed by your own government. This is not theory. DA governments already show what these disciplines produce. Now, we do not claim perfection. We are human beings. But we show proof. And when a city works, its economy works. And when the economy works, the people work. And that is the most important thing of all. Reliable services, functioning roads, and faster approvals will make Joburg easier, cheaper, and safer to do business in. And that creates jobs. But it is important for me to stress that this will be a 5-year project. We cannot rebuild Joburg in a day, but every day we can rebuild Joburg. Yes. And we will. From day one, the fight back will begin. We will restore standards. We will restore trust. We will restore your pride. The city of Joburg and the citizens of Joburg and its people have not given up on this great city. And neither will I, and never will the DA give up on Joburg. In November, you can stop the rot and turn the tide for Joburg. And together, let us build a city that works for everyone. Masake kunye isixeko esiluncedo kubo bonke abantu.
The ANC mess up the whole country. Now there's no work, nothing at all.
Look at these massive potholes in the middle of Roodepoort in Joburg. You know, Joburgers are sick and tired of the infrastructure issues that we have here. No water, no electricity, and look at these roads, we can't drive here.
As an elderly lady living in Johannesburg in an old age home, we have been without electricity and water for plus minus 4 years.
Assalamu alaikum. For 30 years, the ANC has failed us. Not 3 days, not 3 weeks, 30 years.
This election, I will be voting DA because where the DA governs, things work.
ANC destroyed our community. ANC destroyed our future. ANC destroyed everything. On the 4th of November, do the right thing. Vote for DA. Khetha umgqatso we-Democratic Alliance. Nge-4th of November, masiphumeni sonke ke, let us go out and go vote for DA on the 4th of November for better services, for better opportunities for all.
Phambili, DA, phambili.
Phambili.
Democrats, a proud daughter of Ikuruleni. She is fighting to end corruption, restore reliable water and basic services, and rebuild a city that was once South Africa's industrial engines. Democrats, are you ready? Democrats, are you ready? If you are ready, Democrats, then please rise and give a massive blue machine welcome to the DA's mayoral candidate of Ekurhuleni, Katsuchelo Rasiguwana!
Avuxeni ka vaakatiko hinkwavo va Afrika-Dzonga minjhani? Minjhani hala Thembisa na hala Thokoza. Sanibonani molweni. Kuye more. Ndi macheloni ka vadzulapo vothe va Afrika Tshipembe. A very good morning to all of you South Africans. Fellow Democrats, there comes a crime scene that police tape cannot condone of. And then there are crime scenes so vast that they swallow an entire city. The city of Ekurhuleni has become that city. Not because the people are criminals, not because our children have given up, but because corruption has stolen what crime alone could never. It has stolen our safety, it has stolen our dignity, it has stolen the confidence of a mother waiting for a child to get home. It has also stolen, just last night in Richer Park, 4 lives. 2 policemen were shot in Richer Park last night. 2 civilians were shot in Richer Park last night. Another people were shot during registration in Richer Park. And I want to take this opportunity to send my sincere condolences to the family that have lost their loved ones, to the police that have lost their colleagues, to the community of Richer Park City. Enough is enough with criminal activity, enough. Fellow Democrats, it has stolen the dreams of an entrepreneur that is forced to spend more money on security than on creating jobs. It has stolen the peace of a pensioner who now sleeps with one eye open simply because the city of Ekurhuleni have lost track of government. And I want to say to you, every stolen rand has become another broken street light, and every corrupt tender has become another pothole, and every political favor has become another family living in fear. Fellow Democrats, this does not have to be our reality. The truth is simple. When government stops working, criminals move in. And we've seen it happen in the city of Ekurhuleni, because last week they exposed that over 300 EMPD vehicles are currently off the road because of poor maintenance and the leadership that we are experiencing in the city of Ekurhuleni. This, to the resident, means that it's fewer patrols within our community. This means it's slower response time and less visible policing where it's needed the most. Our communities are paying the price because of a government that have failed us. But fellow Democrats, I am a believer that we can build an Ekurhuleni where families feel safe, where businesses invest with confidence, where children can grow up believing that their future belongs in Ekurhuleni. And that is why, fellow Democrats, the Democratic Alliance is offering its offer to you today as well as to South Africa. And I want to say to you, when I take over office on the 4th of November, my priority will be to make Ekurhuleni a safe community again. We will restore professionalism to the EMPD department. We will appoint based on merit and not political connection. We will support honest officers and remove all the corrupt officials and make sure our law enforcement have the equipment and the resources they need to do their job. Because public safety cannot run on empty promises. We will also protect those that exposes corruption, because corruption is not a victimless crime. It does not only empty bank accounts, it does not only fill cemeteries, but it destroys livelihoods. It robs honest people of the future that they deserve, and criminals become bolder and innocent by paying the price, with the resident paying the price. Fellow Democrats, as I stand here, I am reminded about the late Mpoma Fole, who had to pay the ultimate price after exposing the alleged corruption in Ekurhuleni. As I stand here, I want to say, may his soul continue to rest in peace. But as he rests in peace, may he continue to fight from the grave and make sure that those that were responsible for his killings are held accountable and they pay the price for killing innocent citizens. Fellow Democrat, history reminds us that corruption does not just steal money, it destroys life. It weakens our institution. But today we are here to talk about the DA government, a DA government that will stand with whistleblowers and not against them. The DA government that will ensure that we have safer communities that have enough policing. The DA government that will ensure that crime does not thrive within our communities. Because when crime thrives, it means that broken street lights, it means that they were subjected to potholes, it means that there is illegal dumping, it means that there's buildings that are failing because there is no service delivery. We will fix the basics, because a city that works, it is a city that is safer. Tomorrow, as we celebrate Women's Day, the best way to honor the women of Ekurhuleni, it will not be through speeches, but it will be through the action that we do as leadership in Ekurhuleni. And ndikotama uri musadzi mumwe na mumwe utoyokona uchimbira otsireledzea kha vhupo vhune a dzula hone. Mwana mumwe na mumwe uteyo alwa asina nyofo kha ḓorobo line a dzula khalo. Nahone mudzulapo mumwe na mumwe uteyo wana muvhuso une wa vhea tsireledzo ya vhathu phanḓa. My fellow Democrats, the resident of Ekurhuleni, this election is about choosing competence over corruption, a government that fixes problems instead of making excuses, a government that earns the trust of the resident and not the other way around. And as we say nga Tshivenda tsha hashu, ri rothe ri mangidigidi ro ḓala hafha, ri nga zwi kona u vhuisa muvhuso une wa nga shumela vhadzulapo vha Ekurhuleni. And as the president of South Africa said, where the DA governs, government seems to work. And as I conclude, fellow Democrats, I see many of my generation that are here, the generation that is going to ensure that on the 4th of November, we will let history record that this generation is the one that refused to surrender Ekurhuleni to criminals and those that are corrupt. Let it be said that when our city stood at crossroads, We chose courage over fear. We chose honesty over corruption. We chose hope over decline. And I stand here believing that together we can do this. As the saying says, heal, 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 heal. Vadzulapo va Afrika Tshipembe ndo livhuwa.
Viva Katu, viva!
Look at the sewer running here in our streets, right next to a school, and local government unable to fix this permanently.
Is basic services too much to ask? Look at our people around here. Is this the way to live? Would anyone live in this condition that our people are living in?
Sitting here, you see me, I'm jobless. I have metric, but I'm still jobless. That's why I'm saying voting for the small parties, it's just a waste of time. It just keep bringing ANC back.
Here in Joburg, businesses are closing one by one, like the one right here behind me. My kids have been looking for work and unable to find any.
I encourage the young youth to vote for the DA.
Because only the DA got proven track record of service delivery and accountable governance.
SAPS is never around when we're looking for them. We have to look around our shoulders each and every time when we go into our streets. When I go to work or take my child to school, I have to look around because SAPS is never around. We had enough with the ANC. Please vote for the DA on the 4th of November.
The history books will remember this election. This election will give you the power to choose a city that works for you. It is the running water in your taps. It is the strength, the street lights that work. It is the refuse that is collected on time. It is reliable infrastructures that keep your communities moving, because when the basics work, people's lives get better. And now, please welcome a man fighting day and night to put an end to the water tanker mafia and bring drinkable water to residents of Hammanskraal. Democrats, make some noise to the man that has walked every street in Pretoria and as well as the mayoral candidate for Tshwane, Celia
Be a man of kindness now, a man so big and strong in mind. Be a man so humble now, a man of men now, let it shine. This is what you are, this is how it is now.
Viva Celias, viva!
Viva!
Democrats, you are looking all so beautiful today. Yo! Democrats, after years of coalition and chaos, the time has come. The time has come for the South African people to take back our capital city. Take it back from the water tankers who profit from the misery of ordinary people. Take it back from the cadres who rig job applications and tender processes. Take it back from a puppet mayor and her puppet party that dangle by their ANC strings. Take it back from those who cannot finish projects on time, on budget. Wat ons strate los met 'n gemors, met projekte wat nie klaargemaak kan word nie, sodat selfs lede van die publiek in gate val en doodgaan. It is time to take it back from a speaker who rigs a council vote in order to further a corrupt enterprise. Now, Democrats, I can tell you, the DA will take it back. Number one pledge to the people of the Tshwane Metro is to fire corrupt officials and tenderpreneurs and to replace them with honest, hard-working professionals. We know each and every one of those names that have been mentioned at the Madlanga Commission in relation to the city of Tshwane. We understand what they are busy with, and we are coming for them. They can start packing their bags already. I just need a sip of water.
We are coming for them because for years they have profited from people's misery. But it can go on no longer. There has to be a reckoning. More than that, the South African people can no longer afford to keep them. The money which has been funding their luxury lifestyles, we need that money. We need it for repairs and maintenance and capital upgrades, to give the people of Hammanskraal clean water in their taps, to end the constant power outages that threaten industry in the nation's capital, that make our parks and our streets to be dirty. I tell you what, Democrats, we are going to reappropriate their income streams, to restore law and order, to upgrade service infrastructure, and to ensure value for taxpayers' money. Tshwane has got lawless streets because Tshwane has lawless leaders. And we are ready to take over. We'll have it from here. We'll assume office and we will serve the people. As we publish our manifesto here today, we are asking for a big mandate from the people of Tshwane. Because once we start with our reforms, once we ring-fence water money for water, electricity money for electricity, waste collection for waste collection, once we bring in private sector partners, there is going to be one hell of a fight back from the people who benefit from the failure of the system. We know every Tom, Dick and Harry is making money off of Tshwane now, but we are going to stop it. If the people of Tshwane provide us with a big enough vote, we can overcome the resistance. And we can help the people of the capital city take back their city. Democrats, wherever you see a country succeeding, it is because that country has taken what works and has leveraged it to fix what is not working. I can tell you what is working in South Africa. I can tell you what is working in Tshwane. I can tell you what is working in Johannesburg. The Democratic Alliance is working. We are the professionals. We are the put-together people. We are serious. We care. And we can do it. So let us take back our capital city and get it working for all the people. Viva DA! Viva!
Municipality has been ranked as the best performing municipality in KwaZulu-Natal for service delivery.
Umgeni Mayor Chris Pappas is vying for a second term in office. He accepted the Democratic Alliance's nomination.
Welcome to Umgeni, the municipality that is investing in infrastructure and investing in your future. In 2021, we asked you to trust our promises. In 2026, we ask you to trust our record of delivery. Kuningi umsebenzi esiwenzile lana eMgeni. Kodwa kusamningi umsebenzi esekufanele sikwenze. Rebuilding a municipality is about prioritizing. It's about a long-term vision about which projects you can do and which projects you can hold off for the future. One of our core focuses as the Democratic Alliance here in Umgeni has been to grow our economy and to create jobs. Abanye bazothi asibasebenzeli abantu basemaplazini. Ngilana eHawkstone eKhaxu kunikhombisa umgwaqo olethwe uhulumeni we-Democratic Alliance. Lo mgwaqo ubungahambeki ngaphansi kwe-ANC. Namhlanje abantu bayakwazi ukuhamba kule.
Clean and safe towns are one of our key priorities. When we were campaigning in 2021, we promised that we'd look after our rural communities.
42 votes gave us the power to change the lives of our communities here in Umgeni. On the 4th of November, you have an opportunity to vote for the DA so that we can keep making progress here in Umgeni. Siyathemba ukuthi niphume ngobuningi benu ngomhla ka-4 November ukusinika ithuba ukuqhubekela phambili nentuthuko.
Democrats! it up for our mayoral candidates in Joburg, Tshwane, and Ekurhuleni.
Let's give it up for our mayoral candidates!
If you guys want to see Helen Zille become mayor, make some noise! If you want to see Carl to become the mayor, make some noise! And if you want Silius Brunk as the mayor, make some noise!
Yeah!
Democrats, I want to say, please ensure to join the conversation on Facebook and Instagram and our WhatsApp channel by following @our_DA. Make sure that you tag and use the hashtag DA Manifesto 2026. And please don't forget to post your best blue outfit, your outfit of the day, your OOTD, and tag us. We want to see it. Please make sure you do that, right? Young people, your OOTD, please. But finally, make sure that we turn the entire social media blue. Let's turn Facebook blue. Let's turn Instagram blue. Let's turn X blue. Let's turn TikTok blue. Let's do that, Democrats.
Everything is about turning social media blue. But it is so important because your vote has the power to bring real change. Your vote can fix roads. Your vote can make your city and town work for you. The power is in your hands, Democrats and South Africa, with just a single vote.
Absolutely. Democrats, we're only getting started. And we still have an incredible program for you. Who wants to see Big Zulu? Hold on, I had to take my earpiece out to hear that. That was very loud. Who wants to see Big Zulu? And I'll give you Big Zulu. But Democrats, in a few moments, you'll hear from the man that's leading the fight to get South Africa working for all. And I want you to make some noise when I mention this man's name. Democrats, we will be hearing a little bit later from our Federal Leader Geordin Hill-Lewis. GHL, GHL, GHL. The vibes today are on an absolutely another level. Well done, Johannesburg. But let me check in with my co-MCs who are out with some of our great supporters. Liola, where you at, my friend? What's up, Angus? I'm right here, and as you can see, is the crowd having a good time? Come on, we can go harder. Are we having a good time? All right, Angus, as you can see, everybody's really having a great time, but I'm here with...
My name is Bernice Joubert.
And Bernice, you telling me you're a candidate in Johannesburg. Can you tell us?
Yes, I'm a candidate for Rivoli Ward 68. Blue Bloods, yay!
You're just having fun
and
that
the
side.
community is here right now with them. Yeah? Our candidate for Ward 68 is going to make it happen on the 4th of November here in Johannesburg. But before we go to Tigeledi, what are you excited to see today?
Today, I'm excited to see all the candidates, the mayoral candidates, and I'm excited to just hear our vision for going forward, what the DA has got planned for the next 5 years. And I know with Helen, we're going to do it. It's all about Helen this year. So let's push Helen. We all need to make sure we get everyone voted and we vote for Helen.
There we go. Viva Joburg, viva. All right, let's head back to Tigeledi. Solo, who do you have them?
Well, Leola, I'm having lots of fun here. As you can see, Democrats are out in their numbers and are ready to make South Africa work for all.
mean, you can hear that. Are you guys happy to see Big Zulu? I mean, they are absolutely excited, but the crowd here is loud and they are making noise. I wonder if Agnes can beat my noise on this side of the floor. So, in 3, 2, 1, yeah!
Natikuleni, that sounds amazing, but I will tell you that I'm probably in the best part of the crowd, right in the middle over here with these amazing people. But you know what I love most? You know what I absolutely love most? Yeah, what I absolutely love most is that this side is the best side, and we're going to make the loudest noise of all. And here we go, guys. That's awesome. I need to make my way back up the stage, but this is for each and every single one of you, Johannesburg. Get ready for DJ Lear on the ones and twos.
Chibombo. Peace.
Come on, Joburg! This election, Democrats, you're voting for delivery. You're voting for safer communities. You're voting for opportunity. And you are voting for the DA on the 4th of November. We are making sure at every voting station we are putting our X next to the Democratic Alliance. Democrats, please get on your feet, put your hands together, and welcome on stage the DA Federal Chairperson, Soli Simanga.
Viva TA, viva!
Viva!
Halala Solim Simanga, halala!
Halala! Halala TA, halala! Halala TA, halala! Democrats dumelang sanbonani abusheni goe more ho monato ba molelo na kajeko. I want to tell you a little story. You see, there was a time when the DA was small and everybody was laughing when we said we will be the biggest party in South Africa. There was a time when we started and said that the DA will not be a party of opposition forever and ever. But we understood we needed to oppose that which was going wrong. When the president wanted to buy a jet, we said, but no, people are waiting for jobs. When they wanted to get involved in corruption, we said, no, let's make sure that we stop the corruption and ensure that ultimately you have services that go to the people. And when services go to the people, there are more jobs that are created. When jobs are created, people are able to live a comfortable life that they so wish. Kachoko, I want to ask you a question, Democrats. Today, I want to ask you a question. What kind of country, what kind of city, what kind of ward, what kind of municipality will you leave the generation that comes after you when you're no longer here? That is one thing that all of us must answer. We must answer the question that asks, what kind of a place are we going to leave for those that come after us? And this is why the Democratic Alliance have taken a stance through the leader, Geordin Hill-Lewis, who said, we will become the biggest party in South Africa because the mission is to ensure that we don't fail the people of South Africa. The mission is to make sure that we become the biggest party and rescue South Africa from the corruption clause, from those that are not able to deliver for everybody, for those that are asking our sisters to sleep with them before they're able to then give them jobs, to those who are saying EPWP jobs must be given according to the cut that you are carrying in your pocket in terms of political alliances. And we are saying no. Jobs must go to everybody who deserves a job. Water must go to everybody who deserves water. Services must reach everybody that deserves services. That's the kind of DA we have been building up to this stage. We are here to then say, we are no longer a party of opposition. We are a party in government. Go and ask President Cyril Ramaphosa, who say the best running governments are those that are run by the Democratic Alliance. The worst running governments are those that are run by the ANC. And we are saying, if you want change in Johannesburg, if you want change, Botswana, if you want change in Nelson Mandela Bay, if you want to continue to have the delivery that is taking place in Mngeni and all these other municipalities in between, then you know what needs to be done. Democrats, we are no longer a small party of opposition. We are now the biggest party in Metro South Africa. In all the urban centers of South Africa, we are the biggest party. And that comes with responsibilities. The responsibility is that you and me are going to take what we're getting here today, this manifesto, which is a contract that we are putting to the people of municipalities and people of South Africa, and saying, this is what the Democratic Alliance promises you. You will hold us to this and we will deliver. And we will know that we should deliver because there's one thing that we want to make very, very clear. And that is, we cannot fail the people of South Africa. We cannot fail the people of our municipalities. Because as we hear people making noise and people are wanting, certain nations to be driven out of South Africa, we are saying we need to then grow the economy so that we don't have to be dealing with side issues. The issues that we need to be dealing with is how does our young people get into job spaces? The issues that we need to be dealing with is how do we stop corruption and how do we then ensure that in 5-10 years time we don't have another Madlanga. In 5-10 years time what we should be having is a celebration of halving poverty in South Africa. It's a celebration where more and more young people are finding themselves into jobs. It's a celebration where more and more young people or people are finding themselves living in decent accommodation. It's a celebration where more and more municipalities are getting clean audits and have finances that are able to sustain themselves. That is what we need to be celebrating, and that's what we now need to be concentrating on. So as we concentrate on building the biggest party in South Africa, the job is simple, Democrats. We now need to move from just governing in small places to governing everywhere. We now need to move into ensuring that Johannesburg doesn't have a mayor that buys the ballpen and got thousands of rent, but you have potholes that are filled, you have water that is coming out of the taps, you have jobs that are created, and Johannesburg is called the city of gold yet again. You have a capital city that whether you are in New York or whether you find yourself in Tokyo, wherever you find yourself, when you say you're coming from South Africa, they say, oh yes, go Tshwane, go Mamelodi, go Blacking Epila, because it will be under the government, they are the Democratic Alliance. Whether you find yourself where the young lady from Venda, who is now a resident and a young person in Ekurhuleni, saying we are building a city, a Ratopolis city that works for everybody, you would know that the Democratic Alliance is in charge. So the work is very much cut out for us Democrats. We cannot fail, because when we fail, that question that I ask will be a complete disaster when you have to respond. What did we do? And the answer is simple. We built a democratic party. We built the Democratic Alliance, the blue machine that is moving, that is in government, that is controlling municipalities. In 2029, that is going to be controlling government there, that is going to ensure that South Africa is a place that we can once again proudly call home. Municipalities where services are being delivered, and a political party that is accountable to the masses and not to the few. When we go out of here, we are going to be carrying that manifesto and say to the people of South Africa, let's do a comparison. There are others who are dreaming about what needs to be done, but there are others who are already in government and showing the way, and you don't have to take our word for it. Go and ask President Cyril Ramaphosa, who said it and said it time again, the DA govern and they govern better. And go and ask Ntate Gwede Mantashe, who said it, when it comes to delivery, dololo, there is a government that can deliver. There is a government that is ready to deliver. Democrats, stand up and ready ourselves as we go out and we march and we say, enough is enough. Let's turn our municipalities around. Let's get services going. Let's get jobs for our people, because we cannot fail the people of South Africa. Amandla! Amandla! Phambili, DA, phambili! Phambili, DA, phambili! Ngiyabonga.
My name is Geordin Hill-Lewis, and I want to build a country of hope. And I know that you do too. I know you're tired of the crime, the corruption, the unemployment, of towns and cities that are broken.
We can't live like this anymore.
Well, we don't have to live like this anymore. South Africa can work for everyone. My mom raised me as a single mother. She started out nursing at Charlotte Maxeke Hospital, what was then Joburg Gen. And then right here at the Mfuleni Community Clinic on the Cape Flats. And then later at Grooteskuur. When I was very young, my mom worked the night shift to make a bit more money to make ends meet. And sometimes as a boy, I would fall asleep in the nurse's rest station watching her work.
She was always with this little boy. He was about 5 years old. And little did I know that one day he will become the mayor. I can tell you, this one, he is going to become the president of South Africa.
I saw how she cared, and that taught me the true meaning of public service.
All we need is services that works.
I grew up here in Edgemead, where I still live today, with my wife Carla and our daughter. And here at Edgemead High School is where Carla and I met as teenagers, and where my passion for politics first began. I was so fortunate to study here at the University of Cape Town, where I started the DA Students Organization, or DASO, to help students get a fair deal.
We write our exams hungry because NSFAS is broken.
I was elected to Parliament at 24, and it was a real baptism of fire. I arrived in politics at a time when corruption was becoming normal, and I knew I had to do something about it.
Why are we still in this mess?
I fought to protect public funds so that every cent of your money gets our country working. 5 years ago, I became the mayor of Cape Town with one goal in mind: to build a city of hope, not for the few, but for everyone. We created more jobs here than anywhere else in South Africa. And we invested more in safety and infrastructure to truly build a city of hope for all. Now, as leader of the Democratic Alliance, my mission is to show all South Africans that politicians can be clean, that governments can deliver, and that our future can be brighter.
Geordin Hill-Lewis is a perfect example of a great leader. If we could have more leaders like him in our country, South Africa is headed in the right direction.
And with these skills, we need him as a president in our country.
There's no one better than Geordin that can lead this country. He is that man, the man that South Africa needs, the leader that we need.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm seeing you.
With your help, we can fix South Africa. We can build that country of hope, where children can play feeling safe, where corrupt politicians go to jail, where services are delivered, and where people have jobs they can be proud of. My name is Geordin Hill-Lewis, and I believe South Africa can work for everyone. And I'm asking you to believe it too.
Democrats, are you ready to hear from the DA Federal Leader Geordin Hill-Lewis? Make some noise! Okay. But first, let's welcome to stage. Please give it up for Big Zulu!
Usuna ngabi?
Aya sibangene siyaliyona.
yanmisa mi ile basula ngona sambenzi yakona yanmisa bafana bami awukubani bafana bami ngwele nyonda ngona yanmisa bafana bami awukubani bafana bami. Wena wangu yoshela le mazwe matindu wende kaule sizwe iti wena wangu yoshela le mazwe matindu wende kaule sizwe asit kasitola nse kalamna funa lotan Tanzania funa lotan se Nigeria funa lotan yo Kasitola nse kalamna Tanzania se Nigeria Kasitola nse kalamna funa lotan Tanzania funa lotan se Nigeria funa lotan no City bomb bomb Funo yom cheka ngikikotoy Push it 3 to 5 agoni koloy Makonyo lenga gitu sayi popo Tuli dombe Yati kamala yoyo no bonge Mangiti ngashela yatamchole Kwa mele nkwinisa motamu usikombe Dompe amle agoni dompe ba Ifika yom nyof tali sontela Spoke bete Maria Podesta Nshaya ding dong kabuya iseta Ngambisu msele Imi uwe wetabe pungshere Utendo lami kuwelbisu shele Zofika lapo kuwe mpusi intele Kasitola nse kalamna Tanzania Nigeria Kasitola nse kalamna Tanzania Nigeria
Sanbonani Angeke sanimoshele isikhathi ngizothi wanqa ngoba sinane yabo asiyabona
GSS yeah Sengizokuthengela umbhayimbayi wethu uthule indawo akona uzongibona njalo Sengizokuthengela umbhayimbayi wethu Udule ndaba zangakini Akona uzongibona Njalo Ibisu uzongibona Njalo Uzongibona njalo Uzongibona njalo Uzongibona tembala njalo Uzongibona njalo Hello awamuphethi ngalanga Into ngayazi uphethi nyakanya Indoni yamanzi lesisiphalaphala Noma benzonda bembeka mabala Umenga ngithanda iboye endabalaba Usuka sambi ndombekalakat Ave ngikhuluma njalo Obabo njalo Sengizokuthengela umbhayimbayi Udule indaba zangakini Akona uzongibona Njalo Uzongibona Njalo Uzongibona tembala Njalo Uzongibona njalo Uzongibona tembala njalo Umkabla sheshe ngizokulobola ngeshekeli Obitise nentombi entobushini isibuka buka nyama nandishini ngayiqhuba namanje siyekini phethumba imbayi suka mana bade shaya phelele labafana bade ngeke ukiphi ungangijwayez namashende funa kikize like yakumambathele hodubula hodubula tembala hodubula wabazangani hodubula 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 tembala hodubula wabazangani. Asitende masosebenza nje asitende mali sosebenze imali asitende mali sosebenze wisubane mali ejo ihole chami kumbe ikhandala midume ngisafuna ukudla inyama akanani Nkosa madumbe imeni kobanguze Fisukwa nemali Ihole chami kumbe ikhandala midume Nsafuna ukudla inyama Eni Nkosa madumbe imeni kobanguze Sidle nema Bigzul nenkani Womsam ngama somateki sonemali Khohlwa nje mfana ngayikani noma ngakuthuka ngamnaki phethelo shunwe ingani vele uxolisa ungaxaki ngene hostel ngestroke sekuphika ungipipisi hlanye ingane bayimisi iphisa ngabaskisi badlula uphume 16 suyastaza wehli beka umsengo ngibakshi shiya intombi stikisi ngasengihamba namabhingi thatha intombi yomfana ngamgili khala ngeselfu ngayiniki kuza wababoza yamphika yamnikeza ifoni yashaya iphi bebunihaba manhayiqini bekuplana ukudala uyabhizi yangena emotweni intombi yamshini isuka nemali ihole chami kumbe ekhanda lami lidume ngisafuna ukudla inyama engikhohlwa amadumbe imeni obangibuze isuka nemali ihole chami ekhanda lami safuna ukudla Yabonga kakhulu sinifisela injabulo sinifisela uthando sinifisela impumelelo sibonge kakhulu naku-DA ukuthi sibize sizoba kanye nani kuyisibusiso ayeye DA shayela inkaba zethu siyabonga. Zatie, ahosa. Africans, please stand up for the moment you have been waiting for. The 2026 Working for All rally of the Democratic Alliance. Forward, South Africa, forward. Forward, South Africa, forward. Democrats, it's time. Are you ready for the DA to create more jobs? Are you ready to tackle crime and corruption? Are you ready for change? Are you ready to get your town and cities working? Are you ready for the DA to work for all? Merryfield, Gerald Square, Johannesburg. Please welcome the one and only. He is the mayor of Cape Town. He is the leader of the Democratic Alliance. He is the next president of South Africa. Democrats, make some noise. For Mr. Geordin Hill-Lewis.
Johannesburg welcomes on stage the Democratic Alliance Federal Leader Geordin Hill-Lewis!
Democrats, Democrats, Democrats. Today we are united by one purpose. Behind me are the leaders who are ready to get your towns and your cities working. Mayoral candidates, please take your positions. Democrats and every single South African in front of me, join us as we start the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Indeed, Angus, the work does not stop with one city. It takes every province, every community, every South African pulling in the same direction. Provincial leaders, take your positions. Democrats, it is time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now the final moment. This is what we've been building towards. A South Africa where opportunity grows, services work, communities are safe, and no one is left behind. Federal leadership, please take your positions. Together, we can make history.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Push!
Democrats, as you can see, this is our promise. Together, we are building a South Africa that's
working for all. And now, please stand, Democrats, for our national anthem by Mbadi Nakutsa.
Thank you. Molweni!
Sanbonani! Dumelang! Goeiemôre! Absheni! Enda! Wow! What an amazing crowd! What an amazing day! Thank you for all of your warmth and love. We are here for an important reason today. My fellow Democrats, all of our fellow South Africans watching us from home in every corner of our beautiful country. You know that politics is full of grand promises. In this election, so many other parties will make lots of empty promises. We've heard all those empty promises before. South Africans have heard enough empty promises. What they need now is a government that works. Our pledge to every South African is that we will show up every morning and fix what has been broken. We pledge towns and cities that work for everyone. We pledge to give everything that we have, all that we can, while others are only taking, the DA will give. We pledge to serve with love and dedication to all the people of South Africa. You see, when you ask South Africans what they want from their local government, their answer is not difficult or complicated. They want to open a tap and get water. They want to push the light switch and get light. They want to walk home safely under a working street light. They want their rubbish to be collected. They want the pothole fixed before it cuts another tire. They want the people entrusted with their money to be competent, honest, and awake. But in South Africa today, an ordinary life has become an extraordinary privilege. Today, the Democratic Alliance launches our plan to get your town and your city working for all. Because a working government should be ordinary. Your municipality should be the least dramatic part of your day. You should not have to plan your family's life around another water tanker. You should not have to check your neighborhood WhatsApp group before switching on your stove. You shouldn't have to dodge potholes, broken traffic lights, and dangerous streets. And most importantly, you should not need political connections just to get a job. You see, when government works, you should barely need to even think about it. But when government stops working, it takes over your entire life. Now imagine the beginning of an ordinary day today. A mother wakes up before sunrise. She opens up the tap to get her children ready for school, and nothing comes out. On the other side of town, there's a barber. He wants to open up his shop, but the electricity is off again. His clippers to cut the hair, they don't work. But his rent at the end of the month is still due. A young woman walks to the taxi rank before daylight, but the street lights have been broken for months. An informal trader sets up next to the road trying to sell something to earn a living. She wants to operate legally, but the permit process is so confusing and difficult and expensive that government treats her ambition as if it's a crime. An elderly man arrives at a municipal clinic. The queue is long, the building is neglected, and the medicine he needs is out of stock again. We know these situations. They are everyday situations across our country, and they are not separate problems. The problems South Africa face are all the consequences of the same political choice, the acceptance of failure. For too long, South Africans have been told that this is normal, that this is the very best that you can hope for. But I want you to know something today. That is not the best that you can hope for. There is much better, and you deserve much better. Here in the Democratic Alliance, we reject that failure. Us. The greatest danger in South Africa is that creeping belief that we cannot turn this around. Many South Africans are losing hope that their towns and cities can be fixed. They feel like they should lower their expectations. But friends, let us decide today, as we release this plan to the country, that we will not lower our expectations. We will not give up hope. The Democratic Alliance will stand for better. We will raise the standards in our country. We will restore the hope that that which has been broken for so long can and will be fixed. It can and will be fixed. Because every South African should expect more from your government than we are getting. You are not a subject that must beg government for delivery. You are a citizen. Each one of you pays for government. You elect government, and you have every right to demand that government works for you. So today we make 3 clear guarantees to the people of South Africa. First, a government you can trust. Under the DA, municipal jobs will go to people who can actually do the work. They will not go to the politically connected. How many of you out there know that where the ANC governs, jobs are only for the politically connected? That does not happen under the DA. We will end cadre deployment. Engineers must manage infrastructure. Honest professionals must run administrations. And when people steal or waste your money or fail through negligence, there must be consequences. Under the DA, public money is never party money. DA governments have a zero tolerance for corruption. Zero tolerance. Everywhere that we are elected to govern, we will rip out and root out corruption ruthlessly. And we will make procurement transparent. We will fix billing systems. The right people, the right priorities, and results that you can see. Second, services that you can rely on. Today I am announcing a rule that will apply wherever the DA governs. Every rand collected for water will be protected for water. Every rand collected for electricity will be protected for electricity. Your money will no longer be treated as a political slush fund. It must be used to repair pipes, maintain substations, and replace cables. It must never disappear into big salaries, political projects, or corrupt contracts. We will use technology to fix leaks, illegal connections, and failing infrastructure before they become a disaster. and we will partner with communities and businesses to restore parks, libraries, clinics, pools, and sports facilities. Because we believe that clean and safe public places should not only belong to wealthy neighborhoods. Every single child in our country deserves somewhere safe to play. Third, a community in which you can get ahead. You see, a working municipality is not only about fixing what is broken, it must help people build something better. And we believe that when cities and towns work, people work. When cities and towns work, people get into jobs. Investment flows, businesses grow, and more jobs are created. We will cut red tape for businesses and entrepreneurs. We will simplify permits for informal traders and create safe, serviced trading spaces where they can earn a living. And here's a really important thing. We will bring crime fighting closer to the people. We know that local communities understand their communities. They know the dangerous streets, the extortion hotspots, and the neglected spaces where criminals take control. So wherever the DA is elected, we will fight for greater policing powers for capable municipalities, because we know that is the only way that we are going to get crime under control in our country. When criminals are arrested, proper evidence must reach prosecutors so that arrests can lead to convictions. This means that capable municipal police forces must have the power to investigate crime. And when you walk home at night, you must know that your government is on your side, not on the side of the criminals. Now I want to tell you, I hope I'm allowed to take this off. I want to tell you the most important thing about this is not that we are just telling you about it. We are not saying that these things can be done. We are saying that the DA is already doing them. I want to tell you this week I had an amazing experience. I stood on a beautiful new sports field in a place called Savannah City. You know it. Savannah City is in a DA-governed municipality called Midvaal. Where's all the Midvaal people here? Where's all the Sedibeng people here? But let me tell you about this amazing experience. There I was standing on this beautiful new sports pitch. Children were playing on it. Next to it were netball courts, brand new. And a massive indoor sports hall, brand new, beautiful. And from that one field where I was standing, I could see 3 different municipalities. In front of me in the distance was Johannesburg, the most broken city in South Africa. To the left of me, down there, was Mfuleni, one of the worst governed municipalities in South Africa. And beneath my feet where I was standing was Midvaal, one of the best. You see, from that one soccer pitch, I could see the consequences of bad government, and I could see the possibilities of good government right next to each other. We are not guessing about how to fix South Africa. We are not guessing about how to make your town and city work. We have done it. We are doing it. And we will do it where you live. We can take what is broken and we can fix it again. You do not need to give up hope that South Africa is beyond repair, that your town or your city is broken forever. It is not broken forever. All you need is a DA government. Just a little bit away from here, there's a place also in Mfuleni called Ward 28. Have you heard of it before? Yes. There's Ward 28 there. Recently, people in Ward 28 voted for change. The DA won that ward by just 8 votes. Just 8. That is how close the choice can be between another 5 years of failure and going downwards and backwards, and a councillor who gets up every day with love in their heart and service in their heart, and who wants to work hard for their community. So don't let anyone tell you that your vote doesn't matter. Your vote does matter. In Joburg, your vote matters. Every vote is going to matter in this great city. In Tshwane, every vote is going to matter. In Ekurhuleni, every vote is going to matter to help the DA turn it around. In Midvaal and Kocha and Swartland and Saldanha and Cape Town and every municipality where the DA governs across South Africa, South Africans can see what happens when clean government, capable people, and disciplined financial management come together. These places are not perfect, of course not. No place is perfect. But they prove that decline is not inevitable. It is a political choice. It can be turned around. Fixing your town and your city, wherever you live, is a political choice. You can choose a better future for you and your family. And most importantly, this is not an idea for one language, or one race, or one part of the country, or one community. This is an idea for everyone. An honest municipality benefits everyone. A municipality that works benefits everyone. When your town or your city works, everyone has a better chance of getting a job. You know, recently, I want to tell you another story. Recently, I met a businessman here in Johannesburg, in Joburg. He came over to me in a restaurant and he said to me something that really touched my heart. He said to me, my mother and sister live in Gugulethu in Cape Town. And I am so grateful because I can see all the improvements that you are making there. That meant a lot to me because we are working hard to improve the roads and the sewers in Gugs in Cape Town. And we will keep working in every community across South Africa until we can deliver the dignity and improved quality of life that we want every South African to enjoy. You see, a DA government does not only work for the people who chose to vote for the DA. We work for everyone. The DA serves everyone. We govern for everyone. That is our promise. Working for all is not an abstract idea. It is a practical program. A professional, corruption-free municipality where the best person gets the job. That is working for all. Where water flows because water revenue is protected and put back into the pipes and the pumps. That is working for all. Can you say working for all? Working for all. Right at the back there on the stands, I want to hear you say working for all. Working for all. When the lights stay on, because electricity revenue is protected and reinvested into the grid, that is working for all. When communities are safer because policing is brought closer to the people, that is when you have many more jobs because you have a working city and businesses come back and informal traders are helped and there's so much more opportunity. That is working for all. This is how we are going to get South Africa working for all, my friends. So in this election, don't waste your vote on parties who have destroyed every municipality they've ever touched. Everything they touch is broken. Vote for your taps to run. Vote for your streetlights to work. Vote for your bins to be emptied on time. Vote for criminals to be caught. Vote for honest, capable, service government that is on your side. We in the DA, all of us, we will fix what has been broken. We will restore hope to our country. We love South Africa. We love our country. We love each and every one of you watching us at home. And we will build a South Africa that works for everyone. Yes! Viva DA, viva! Pamili DA, Pamili! Ngena DA, ngena! Ngena DA, ngena! Viva DA, viva! Amandla! Sonny, get on here, Sonny, get on here.
we are not, please make some noise and welcome to the decks, DJ Summer!
Yo, Mzansi. Did you see that? Did you feel that? Please, if you were part and parcel of this thing, I'm sure you felt exhilarating. Please, if you didn't feel what was happening here, please check your pulse before, because I'm worried about you. Ness?
Yeah, no, if they didn't feel it, there's something wrong with them, KB. We are having the time of our lives here at the DA's Manifesto launch. And we currently have DJ Summer on the ones and twos right now as we play out and everybody leaves. The vibe here has been incredible, and luckily, we don't have to process it alone.
Nope.
We have Nicholas and Yati with us, and our man on the ground made it to the studio. Hello, Kwena.
Hello. It's great to be here, guys. What a vibe.
Nicholas, how are you feeling?
It's ecstatic. I'm feeling great. We've just presented the blueprint of how we're going to fix our local government, how we're going to get municipalities working. I mean, this is based on a proven track record of what we've done in the city of Cape Town, of what we've done in Midvaal. The promise is very simple. We're going to build corruption-free municipalities. We're going to end cadre deployment. We'll put officials who are competent and qualified for the right job. We're going to ensure that each and every citizen has got access to clean drinking water. We are going to ensure that you have electricity. This is the promise, but it's more than just a promise. It's a blueprint. The petty tambo lenyoka.
Yeah. What was your moment out of all these things? You were on the ground, you were on the crowd, you were with the people. I'm sure you felt the energy, but what was your moment?
There have been so many. One, just being there with the people, the excitement, the hope. I absolutely have loved today. Big Zulu's my guy. I always get a hype when he's on, so I absolutely love that. But I think also the leader's address, when he spoke about hope, I just felt something. When he spoke about all of the South Africans and the biggest fear to South Africa, not being other political parties, but being that lack of hope, that lack of belief that we can turn things around. It's why we see so many people not registering, why we see so many people not going out to vote. And him speaking to that, I think we need to have belief as a country. In events like this, when I hear solutions, not just problems, I feel like I believe. I believe in Joburg. I believe in Nkreleni. I believe in Tshwane. I believe that we are going to govern across this country come November, and that we are going to make our towns and cities work.
Absolutely, Kwena. For me, KB, I got so emotional when the leader walked through the crowd. And everybody, there's tens of thousands of people here today. And when the leader walked in and then we sang the national anthem, as a resident of Joburg, it gives me hope. Yeah. It gives me hope, waking up in the morning and not having water in your taps. It can just fizzle out the hope. But today, when I saw tens of thousands of DA supporters and DA members and listening to the leader speak, KB and you?
I think the one thing, we were here quite early on. And when you started seeing the sea of blue building up, the crowd, the diversity of our crowd, our party, only the DA. And as they were coming through and we started seeing this sea of blue, it just made me emotional. But we also had a beautiful weather. Yes. But how ironic that we have this beautiful weather in a city that is so broken. And I thought to myself, this is the blue tsunami that is going to sweep over and actually eradicate bad governance, and for us to actually start matching the beautiful people, the beautiful weather with beautiful service delivery.
Absolutely, KB. The blue wave will wash across this country
Absolutely.
and get towns and cities working for you. Now, Nicholas, for everybody sitting at home and all the viewers watching, what is one thing they can take away from today's manifesto launch?
Our time is now. Our time is now. The ANC is at its weakest. We can remove them from power. We can get our municipalities working. But it is not just going to be based on us sitting down and praying. It needs each and every one of us to be on the ground. It needs us to go door to door. It needs us to preach the message of hope. It needs us to take this manifesto that was given to us, this blueprint of how we're going to save our communities, and speak to the registered voters. Colleagues, we are so close. We are almost there. So we select before we can get our municipalities working. So we select before we can rescue the people who do not have water. Kwena is correct. Swane will be rescued by the DA.
Yes.
We will get it working. Johannesburg will be rescued. We will get it working. Ukatu Chelo Rasilingwane, we will get you in the city hall of Ekuruleni. But all of that can only be possible if me and you are on the ground telling people to go out and vote for the DA. We are not doing this for ourselves, but we are doing this for our municipalities, because we understand that when our municipalities work, South Africa can work. Just 5 years, colleagues. Give us this thing.
Absolutely. For South Africa to work, you have to work municipalities that work South Africa. Kwena, we've had promises before, and everyone else is going to make promises. How are these promises any different from any random promise?
It's very, very, very simple. We have receipts as an organization. We don't just talk about what we are going to do. Judge us off our plans, but also judge us off where we govern. 9 out of 10 jobs created in this country are created where the DA governs. When you see clean audits, when you see crime on the down, when you see economies on the up, it is where the DA governs. And if you don't believe us, even ask President Cyril Ramaphosa. He said it himself. So for me, when I say that it's time for change, it's time that we leave empty promises. And when you want to decide where you're going to put an X, look at where you're seeing the DA difference, where people have water and taps, where people are safe, and think about our children's future. This is such an important election. And just look at what the DA is doing across the country.
100% Kwena. And as young people standing here in front of you, the future is ours.
Yes.
And we have to make sure that we do the right thing. And that means putting your X next to the DA on both ballots.
Yes.
Your X next to the DA on both ballots. If you want your towns and cities working for everybody, we are counting on you to go out and vote for the DA. Now, Nicholas, last one. The launch is done. The plan is on the table. What happens now?
Unblock that X. Unblock that crush who's inboxing you on Facebook. That friend that you stopped speaking to because she stole your wig, unblock her. We need each and every person on the ballot. We need each and every person going out to vote. It's not up to us, it's up to all of us. On the voting day, ngambaza uye ngakhona sithathe sikhuphe lamasela sifake abantu abaza kusebenzela masenze umasipala bethu basebenze not only for the cadres but for everyone. Ndiyanicela kakhulu ngokuzithoba ndikunyana wenu singabantwana benu sithi let us go and vote for the blue machine.
Yo, you heard the man. Unblock all of them and tell them to vote for the DA. Guys, it's still so much fun here at the manifesto launch. We have DJ Summer holding it down, and the people are still dancing, even though the launch is coming to an end. It's still such a vibe here. Kwena, what's your message to everybody at home?
Vote, 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 vote. Be the change you want to see in the world, and don't lose the faith. As I always say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. There's never been a more important election. We've seen our towns and cities collapsing around us.
Yes.
We have now to get them working, and we can do it. But you need to come out and vote. Unite behind the Democratic Alliance, and let's get this country working.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kwena, Maniki, thank you so very much for joining us. Thank you very much for capturing what exactly happened here. Thank you very much. And to you, South Africa, our viewers, thank you, because we felt every like, we felt every comment.
We fed every single engagement under the hashtag DA Manifesto 2026. This is not the end of it. You can still continue to engage, ask questions about how does this impact, where can you get a DA membership, where can you join a team that is on the ground canvassing. Continue with that conversation so that you can be part of change. South Africa, you have seen it from the stage all the way to the ground, to that victory walk. You have been part and parcel of this thing. Thank you very much for joining us. Bye-bye, Mzansi.
Absolutely, that's right, KB. And the party is continuing here at Mary Fitzgerald Square as DJ Summer continues playing the bangers that we can hear in the background. The manifesto is launched, South Africa. The plan is on the table. And all we need for you now is to go out and vote for the DA on both ballots. Please remember, you're going to get 2 ballots. Listen nicely.
Yeah.
You are going to get 2 ballots. You put your X next to the DA on both of the ballots. Thank you for joining us here in studio. Continue keeping the conversation going online using the hashtag DA Manifesto 2026. My name is Nazli Sharif. Shop and away.